Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm going to show you guys 3 altcoins that I truly do believe are going to pump in this month, December of 2021. As you know, obviously Bitcoin did see a little bit of a dump here lately, going down to the furthest point at 23%. So obviously it has came down a little bit, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about 3 coins that I think are going to pump, and we're going to get right into this here, guys. So the first one is AVAX, also known as Avalanche. I want to show you guys this because I brought this up on a live stream for all the premium members not too long ago. I think it was the last one or the one prior to that. 3 things that you can notice is support and resistance lines are huge. So you got a resistance or support here, resistance here now, resistance here, and resistance here. So what this is showing you is that we bounced off the 102 level. We went all the way up, got rejected at the 115 level, came back down to the 102 level, and then blew right past it all the way up to the next resistance level, which is 127.59. And then, as you guys can see, we got supported right here, and then hard rejection, and blew right past the 115 level. So it is on sale right now. It is discounted. Market Cipher is showing that the money flow just crossed into the red. VWAP is starting to curve up, though. We haven't printed a red or a green dot lately. What I'm looking for here is I am looking for a bounce off of this level here, the 110 level. I am also looking for some sort of indications saying that this is going to go something like so. We need to print a higher high. So what that means is we got a higher high, and then now we're getting a higher low. So we need to continue this uptrend, something like this, which I do believe it will happen. This is on the 4-hour chart as well, guys. So why AVAX? Well, I'm going to show you this. So these are all the projects that are being built on AVAX right now as we speak. There is loads of them, tons and tons and tons. Like, look at all these. These are all being built on or with other companies, other coins. I know there are a few that are metaverse and whatnot. AVAX does like the metaverse, so that's good. And another reason is because Avalanche, which is a relatively new blockchain, will focus on speed and low transactions cost, has completed a $230 million private sale of AVAX tokens to some well-known crypto funds. Polychain and 3 Arrows Capital are leading the investment. So since this time, I don't know when this is, September 16th. So since this, we have also seen a $300 million investment from Coinbase Ventures, which is extremely bullish. So in total, just off these two news articles, that's $530 million invested into AVAX and the projects behind them. It does focus on speed and low transaction costs, which is insane. That's very, very good. As you know, Ethereum's fees right now are crazy. The timing on everything right now is also crazy. I do believe it is a top 8 coin in my beliefs. We have seen it up there in the past, and I do believe we will see it back up there again very soon. Once again, guys, these are for the month of December, so these should be spiking, and the amount of money that's coming into them is absolutely crazy. So we're looking for that. This is something that is a good purchase. If I go back to the chart here, we are down from all-time high approximately, as of right now, 25%, but it was at 1.32%. So it still is on sale. But like I said, I want to see something like this where we just keep bouncing off of this trend line, higher highs, higher lows. And that forms the uptrend. This is on the 4-hour chart, guys. So the second coin, so AVAX is the third coin on my list. The second coin is actually Thorchain or Rune. The reason for this is because it just actually launched on Bybit not too long ago. That's the first one because now we can actually trade it. We can spot hold it, we can trade it, all the bells and whistles on there with Bybit. Secondly, it is a Binance Smart Chain project. Binance Smart Chain projects are generally some main projects that are very, very good and are well known, and they do tend to stick around. They're not rug pulls, none of that. They are also launching their mainnet December 25th, which is Christmas, and going back into other cryptocurrencies that have launched their mainnets. they are essentially booming at that point in time. They know it's coming. It's been announced. A lot of people are going to start to move up the price, bigger name people. And at that point, it's going to be explosive. December 25th is when that launches, guys. Mark that on the calendars. Big investors are already ready to move the price and get in low. As you can see, there's not enough chart data on the 4-hour chart, but you can see that we are printing a green dot here, which we did on the 1-hour chart, December 2nd, 9 a.m., which was this morning, 9 a.m. So what you can see is it kind of sitting still, it's flatlining. But we have hit a bottom, I do believe. And with that, going into Terra Luna, it's just going to be explosive. So mark this on the calendars, guys. Be ready for this. Rune is going to boom in December. The first coin I want to go over, and the main one, is actually FTT or FTX. FTX is an exchange that is essentially just like Bybit. There's futures, there's spot. I know a lot of bigger names use it. I don't use it. I'm not from the States, so I have my exchanges of choice that I already use. But it is a very good exchange. There's lots of good reviews. They got high liquidities, a lot of people investing into the actual exchange itself. It's similar to crypto.com, and as you guys know, crypto.com did get a massive pump not too long ago, I think a couple weeks ago, and FTT or FTX token hasn't had that yet. So that's one thing I'm looking for. It is very similar in the sense that the coin does the same thing for an exchange, and people who are also working with Solana and hold a lot of Solana, the big investors of Solana, are also ready to pump FTT. They use that. The fees are low, and it's essentially they're all collaborating and doing this together. As you can see, we do have a resistance right here on the 4-hour time frame, guys. So what I can do is real quick here, I'm going to chart the support and resistance levels. So obviously support there. We got some resistance right here. We also have resistance right here. And then obviously we have some resistances right here and right here and right here because all-time high. And then you also have one approximately right there. So these are all the support and resistance levels. As you guys can see, there is a lot of them. But this hasn't had the pump, like I said, like crypto.com has. So we're just going to watch this. This is the #1 token. A lot of people have been talking about this over the past few hours, few days, few weeks. And if you actually go to FTT, you can actually create an account, log in, register. I personally don't use it. I know of a lot of people who do. But they got like 100 spot markets, leverage tokens, volatility, staking, fiat, prediction markets, and FTX Pay, which is just how you fund your account. The FTT or FTX is going to boom in the near future. They also offer NFTs, stuff like that. But yeah, so guys, those are my top 3 coins. Number 3 being Avalanche, number 2 being Thorchain or Rune, and number 1 FTX token, which is abbreviation is FTT. So take a look at these, do your own research on these, but I know of a lot of people that are putting in money. I know a guy who put in over $2 million into these 3 tokens yesterday alone. So I don't want you guys to miss out on this. This is just spot trading. I'm not leverage trading at this point. All these tokens are offered on Bybit. As you can see, Bybit, and Bybit. So do your own research, watch as many videos as you can. Do not allocate your whole entire portfolio into these. You don't have to even do it. I'm just saying that this is what I'm looking to do and what I think is going to happen. So we will check in with this in the coming weeks here. But big news for all 3 of these tokens. So this is what I'm watching. Feel free to smash that subscribe button and like this video. Leave some comments down below if you have any questions. So okay, guys, we'll talk to you soon.